Chief Statistician Dr. Philomena Nyako has reacted to claims by Dr. Mamadou Bawumia to the effect that the service does not give out the correct rate of inflation. Dr. Nyako was addressing the press in Accra.
The annual inflation rate for January 2013 was 10.1%, and that for July 2013 was 11.8%. Admittedly, the inflation rate for July 2013 is higher than that for January 2013. According to Dr. Bawumia, inflation during the period increased by 1.7%. That is, 11.8% minus 10.1% equals 1.7%. GSS would wish to state that the difference indicated refer to percentage points and not a percentage increase in the rate of inflation. The approach adopted by Dr. Bawumia is methodologically inaccurate and misleading. The January 2013 inflation figure is computed using the index levels for January 2012 and that for January 2013, while the rate for July 2013 is computed using the index levels for July 2012 and July 2013. The same approach is applied in the computation of the annual inflation rate for January 2014 and July 2014. Additionally, the fact that prices of petroleum products and utilities have increased over the period January 2014 to July 2014 may not necessarily lead to a proportionate increase in inflation rate, unless, of course, we have empirical evidence to show that all other prices, including food prices, remain the same over the period. Each item in the CPI basket has a weight, and the extent to which it influences the general price level depends on its relative weight in the basket. To reiterate, the inflation rate is a weighted average rise in the prices of all consumer goods and services in the country. Ghana is currently experiencing a decline in the food inflation rate, and therefore increases in the prices of non-food items in the consumer basket may not necessarily lead to a proportionate increase in the overall inflation rate.
Meanwhile, the Statistical Service says the producer price inflation for July 2014 stood at 10.2%.
September 2013, however, the rate inched up to record 5.8%. Subsequently, the rate has increased consistently over the last 9 months to record 50.9% in July 2014. This rate is the highest since January 2010. Now we look at the subgroups within the manufacturing subsector, and we find that 3 major subgroups in the manufacturing subsector recorded inflation rates above the sector average of 40.3% in July 2014. So these 3 major groups are the manufacture of coke, refined petroleum products, having an inflation rate of 77.3%, the manufacture of other non-metallic mineral products, 65.2%, and the assembling of motor vehicles, trailers, and semi-trailers, 47.3%.